What's up, guys? It's time for Dover round 2, and I'm feeling pretty confident because 1, my car is not super loose. 2, it's a clear race. Number 3, we are so much freaking faster than these guys, even when I'm not pushing my car. So, this should be a walk on the park. Mark Martin's your points leader. 7 over Junior. 60 over Gordon, 120 over Kurt Busch. I'm ninth in points, ahead of Kenseth, who's 10th in points. Next man up in the point standings to beat is Jimmy Johnson, and he starts 20th today. So things are looking pretty good. Let's see, Kurt Busch starts second, Junior starts 9th, Gordon starts 12th, and Martin starts 19th. So let's just get into this thing. 100 lap race. Last time we led a lot of laps here, and then what happened was we got to the lap traffic, and I'm pretty sure I wrecked myself, and race was over. So let's see if we can get some Dover redemption like we did with New Hampshire last week, because we're pretty much good at every racetrack. So let's see, fuel is about 49. We're so fast, like I'm just gonna ball. We'll pit twice. Screw it, because it would be like we'll pit. If we go green, I'm just gonna pit around on lap 40 or lap 35. I might as well pit around lap 34, 35 because we're gonna make it all the way anyway. So I'm gonna pit super early because of the simplicity of having fresh rubber and just crushing these guys if we go green. I was not expecting that wheel spin. Holy shit, Jeff Green qualified 6th. And see how we're just so much faster. Like I can just roll into the throttle so much and just drive away. I did do a small run where I worked my tires up to peak temperature, so practice was clear 86, so 72 actually I'm not so much surprised that the tires did get that low and we had such a wheel spinny restart because we are into the fall months now. It's going to be getting colder, so I got to keep that in mind. Good for grill tape though, because I was practicing with 45%. I cranked it up to 50 because the temperature went down so much. I could technically run 55, but there's no point risking it, risking the engine's temperature. So just taking it easy at 50. Just gonna chill here. I don't want to murder my tires too bad. Even though I'm gonna pit on lap 33. Yeah, so I'm cooking the right front regardless. Let's see, I'm gonna take another 10 pounds off that right front. Or 10 pounds? 3 pounds? Something like that. 3 or 4 pounds. But car drives fine. We've already got a near 3-second lead. Kurt Busch is the only one even doing that great. So if memory serves me, the only reason we had cautions here last time was because of me. By the way, when I came in to do this race, the auto percent strength had it set to 96, which is only at 96 because of how bad I did. be completely honest with you, I think that goes off of average lap time while on the track. I feel like this I could do at 100% because I am that good. Like I'm gaining 4/10 a lap with this setup, so I don't think a 1% change does that much. I think that's more like a 5%. This will be the Dover I'm using in the 2004 season, which makes me come to that. I don't know if I'm going to do 2004 because I've noticed that literally maybe I get 5 views on these fucking videos, and I'm mostly doing this just to keep me from getting rust, but you know, if people aren't gonna watch these, like, I know they're all uncut. I do that because I like people being allowed to see everything from start to finish. But since people really don't care, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of throw in the what if racing approach, and I will make these races 10% length, but I'll put the fuel and tires on 4x because I can actually like tire wear and fuel in this game is pretty damn even. So I'll just throw that to 4x. We'll do 10% length races, and that's what we'll do. But I think what I'm gonna keep it on realistic weather just because it makes it fun. But so yeah, wow, we're already 11 laps in. So that's just an idea, maybe 15% 3x. Because these races right now have been 25%, so I think what I'll do is I'll cut them down to 10% length. Let's see, 4x or 3x? 3x, we would still have to pit once. So, because if we did 4x, here's the example, 4x at Daytona translates to maybe 8 or 9 laps on gas. If we did 2x, it translates to about 24 laps on gas. Well, actually, no, because of the restrictor plate, it would be like 10 laps. So if it's 25 to 30, I think on 2x. The 3x would be around 20, question mark. So probably 10% 3x. Yeah, wow, my car is tight. Right front is cooked. Both on heat and on wear. So I'm probably going to do that. So I think for anyone watching, I've made my decision during this race. I will do a 2004 season. It will probably be a lot tougher for me since it'll be set to auto strength. Like I'm gonna look at every track I'm updating, do races, and make sure that I'm running on the right strength to where I'll be pretty much even with the AI. And it'll be 10x races, 3x, realistic weather. And you know, they'll just be short races where I'll only have to pit once. They'll be uncut and they'll probably only be about 20 minutes in length. Because those races really do not take long. Like 33 laps at Atlanta will be literally like 22-minute video. And I'll actually throw qualifying in. Like I'll throw it in as a separate clip, you know, like boom, qualifying. But a lot of you guys know that the offline is my main thing. I also remembered that the off-season plan for this is to do a 2003 mock season and just kind of record while I accelerate through the season, and it would be a 4-part thing. First 9 races, 4 or 6-part thing. I think I'd do 6 parts maybe just to make it a little more interesting, and it would be probably just a similar concept, you know, 3x, 10% races, accelerate through most of the race until we got to 5 to go or whatever. And, you know, those videos would be long, but there are a few 2003 cars I would have to get. So it's lap 21 and we're catching the back of this pack finally. Because they actually, when they made this game and they put it out, it was before Ganassi was announced to be a thing. Alright, so I'm still way faster than these drivers. I also forgot, since this is Dover, on the stock Dover, that 3 drivers did not start this race. I forget who they were. Oh, this is a handful. We don't want to wreck ourselves like we did here in the spring. Jimmy Spencer, boy, I'm down here. Ooh, I locked up the left front there, it felt like. Hey, Ricky Rudd, remember when you were doing good at the beginning of the year? Now you suck. And as stated, I will be driving. Oh, no, 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 let's not wreck. Oh! That was pretty hairy. As stated, I will drive for the car or the team of the car based on where I finish in the standings this year for the 2004 season. Or I will just pick said team and drive there. Yeah, it'll be 1-year contracts for me. Because that's how they do it in career modes anyway, is it's 1-year contracts. So, lap 27 now. We'll be pitting soon. Lap times have fallen almost 2 seconds. Really, having to pedal it. Kevin, why are you far back? I just can't imagine when, if I ever get to 2018 in this thing, and I put the ratings in, Harvick, Truex, and Kyle Busch will literally be the OP drivers that will be fighting every race. Brett Bodine, I know it was my fault. I'm down here. This thing is getting tight as shit. That's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raise the right front half of PSI. It's gonna hurt my overall grip, but I can't turn it all anymore. Yeah, tire heat came down, but the wear. Hey, Elliott Sadler. I'm sad you're retiring. Oh, we got a huge run here. So we've lapped up the 30th now. Gonna be pitting in 3 laps. Though we could go another 25. Wait, can I make it? Can I make it on 1 stop? 20? Yeah, oh wow, I can. I don't know if my tires can, but I can. Alright, you know what? We'll go until the fuel dies. think it's because I keep it in 4th gear. Oh, Ken Schrader! Left rear is the only tire that's not dead. Hey, Mike Skinner. Oh no, Mike Skinner, look out. I gotta start lifting earlier in the corner, before the corner or something. Jeremy Mayfield. Unban this boy. He got framed. Jeremy got framed because of Brian France. Holy crap. They have tire wear too. This guy can't even pass Dave Blaney on the inside line. They're pitting for tires. I'm sitting here like, boy, I'm only going to pit for fuel. Like, I can make it to lap 46. Holy crap, I'm 3 seconds off pace. You know what? We'll pit at lap 40. Dave Blaney dicked us over at Texas. He's not dicking me over here. No, we're backing it down so much. I could borderline make it from lap 40. But, nah, we're not going to do that. Okay, it's lap 38. Okay. One more time around. Then we're going to pit. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, so we're going to pit this lap. We had a 10-second lead on Kurt Busch, which he already passed us. Him and Tony Stewart drove away. Holy crap. So, just want to get my water out of the way there. When these next few laps, we are going to be a rocket ship. That was a slow pit stop. Oh wow, we are borderline good on gas. I think if we went the whole run, I could make it. Jeff Green is in the top 5. Almost thought I merged too early there. Rusty, what do you want to do here? Because I am a rocket ship. Look at how much slower they are. And I took that weight off the right front, so. Oh wow, they just started the pit too. There's Tony going down. We're gaining so much time on these guys right now. Like every lap they stay out, I'm gaining 3 seconds. Like Kurt Busch, you are Scrooging yourself right now. Pitting early is what you want to do. I mean, look how much faster I am. Oh my gosh. This is not good, 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 good. Oh no, Headlesky. This is gonna, the AI are gonna cause a wreck. So, I gotta hurry up. Pretty sure I just passed Bobby Labonte for the lead. Okay, it took them so long to pit. I gained so much time pitting so early. I'm pretty sure I've lapped the whole field. I have lapped the whole field. I have lapped everybody but Tony Stewart. Oh my gosh. Now I'm out here with the oldest tires though. They're faster than me on entry, but I'm still better than them mid-corner. We're actually around the same place I was when I pit, but we're putting these guys 2 laps down now. Wow, this is so different than the spring race. Yeah, so right now we're 8 short because that's the original pace we were running. But you're gonna sit here and tell me I'm gonna save 8 laps because the way worn tires are gonna slow me down? I mean, there's a lot less weight on the right front this time around, so I think I'm gonna be able to push it harder. I don't know if I just stay behind Bobby Labonte here. I'm debating trying this. You know, if it gets close, I can always just clutch. I'm also at the point where pitting now will, 1, put me on the freshest rubber on the track for the rest of the race, making things crazy and fun, and 2, good on gas, because it's 48 to go. But then if I were to pit now, at the very end of the race, I would be dead weight. Kind of like how it was at Richmond. Just clutching, staying out of everybody's ways. Right now, I'm just kind of riding behind John Andretti. I'm not even pushing my car. Like, my right front's not getting cooked. I'm saving gas, though. Like, look, it was an 8-lap difference, like, 4 laps ago. Now we're down to 6. You don't even have to clutch it over. You just reduce your pace, use half throttle mid-corner, and it solves your problems. If I keep doing this, I will make it to the end of the race. I think Dega's next. 2003. Alright, I'm gonna pass John Andretti now. Been running the same pace. Oh, I might have to start slowing down more. Got a little tight there when I went to get back in the gas. Yep. Tire wear just kicked in. Tony's not catching me. Yep. There's that 5 mile an hour. So now we'll see how much of fuel economy we're getting at this pace. Johnny Benson, Kyle Petty, Jeff Burton, and Kenny Walls in front of me. Kenny's going for position. My pace is not that far off. And now it's down to 5 laps. John Andretti and Jeremy Mayfield have fresh tires compared to these guys, though. I gotta get around them. Don't you fucking wreck me, John. Oh, Johnny Benson. Oh, getting arrow loose, touching him. Bad idea. Come on, John, pass your shitty teammate. I will never understand how Kyle Petty got 8 career wins. Like, I'm guessing he was good at one time. But not in my lifetime. So now we're 5 laps. 5 laps. 6, 5, 5.5. Johnny Benson. My left ankle's acting up from all the brake work I've done. Now this is where a part of me says, let's pit and just run through the whole field till the race is over. Because when I had a 10-second lead, I barely got put a lap down. I got a 19-second lead. And I know Tony's only a few spots up ahead of me. Johnny Benson, hi, bye. Okay, I do not know how I just ended the corner that hard. Right front's yellow. Gonna have to start running pace. Ah, my ankle. I'm just gonna use my right foot and lift a lot. Bye, Burton. This new pace has gotten us to 4 laps. 4.5. I'm basically half throttling it in the middle of the corner. And then right when I can see the exit, I slam it all the way down. .29 to go, we're down to 3 laps. Had to use the brake pedal there. I'm at the point now where I just kind of want to see what happens. If they pit, I will pit. But only after all of them have pit. Or if I have a 2-lap advantage, at which point I'll pit and not care. See, the crazy thing is when we came out of pit road the first time, we were 1 lap short. So we were basically running this pace, kind of a little slower. Three tires are yellow again. I'm catching Tony Stewart. And I do not see 3rd place. Third place is nowhere close. What? Jeez, Kurt. Those fresh tires must be doing something. Oh, still at 4 laps actually. Now we picked our pace back up. I'm not pitting until they all pit. Biffle, look at your rookie stripes. You screw. Oh, Greg Biffle had to pay his ex-wife $1. What a tragedy. I'm sure Biffle didn't care. It was $1. When you got 7 digits in your bank account, $1 is nothing. Oh, what are you doing, Steve Park? Oh, Tony's pitting already. Jesus. Oh, the whole field's a lap down now. Excuse me. Failure. I've definitely been able to push it more this run than I was the first run, so I'm probably gonna pit. I definitely want to take a half can though, because if I'm taking 4 tires, I might even want to take a can. And again, I could always just pit for gas. It's just right behind Robbie Gordon. That's clutch. Okay, Robbie Gordon is literally second on the racetrack. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to risk getting dumped out here. Barely in the stall there. Should be good on gas. Right side tires, freshies, and come on, drop the jack. There's Tony. Tony sort of just unlapped himself. We'll see how this car drives with worn left sides and fresh right sides. Dale Jarrett almost fucking dumped me. Jesus Christ. Oh, Tony Stewart out of gas? Tony Stewart's out of gas. The man didn't fill up. Sad. Okay, so I can go about 133 in the corner. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at my fuel. I think these guys took 4, because they are passing me. That's cool. Yeah, I'm about a second off pace. Left front's pretty killed. Left front's the only reason I'm not going anywhere. 11 to go. Ten to go. So we're gonna get another win. I'm honestly going into Talladega looking to just survive. Like, let me get out of here without wrecking. Because every super speedway race we've wrecked. Like, I don't think we're gonna gain enough points to win this title, but so help me that we can maybe get top 5 in points would be cool. So now their tires have worn enough to where I can keep up. I'm turning the wheel way too hard. I probably could have taken a splash. Oh well. Who's on my bumper? Oh my gosh, it's Robbie Gordon. I'm just gonna let you go, Robbie Gordon, because you are murdering it. Well, I'm gonna give you the bottom. My left front tire might die. Let's hope it doesn't. It is only left front, so even if it goes red, I should be good. 2 to go. White flag coming to another W. trying to wipe sweat off my ankle because it's so hot in this goddamn room. Well, that made it exciting. Gonna dive bomb Johnny Benson here. Hey Dale. Hey Dale. Come here, you little shit. Oh, I almost got myself turned. Kurt Busch, Kenseth, Rusty, Warburton, Green got 6. Newman, Martin, Johnson Jr. Okay, so 3 of the title contenders got the top 10. Kurt Busch 2nd. Martin 8th, Jr. 10th. Where's Gordon? Gordon got 13th. I don't know what happened to Tony, but... Well, I almost made that work. It didn't even produce any smoke. That's lame. Well, up to 8th in points. Technically, we're tied with Jimmy, but our 14 wins. Wow, we broke the modern day record, boys. 16 poles. Okay, so Martin's still the points leader. 15 over Junior, 78 over Gordon, 87 over Kurt Busch. Stewart plummeted. He was like a good amount ahead of Ricky Rudd, and now he's 6th. Okay, so me, Jimmy Kenseth, Burton, Stewart, and Ricky Rudd are all right here. So we go out and just do okay at Dega, and then rack up some more wins. And 5th in points is pretty feasible with our 10 DNFs. We've led 861 laps. Wow. Okay. Martin's the next one closest, and he's only got 2 W's. So, and Hedleski's got. Hedleski didn't miss that race though. Who missed that race? Hermie and Kerry? Jack Sprague? Did Jack Sprague miss a race? Scott Wimmer maybe? Wow, maybe Scott Wimmer's missed a race. Greg Biffle's missed a race. What? When the hell did he miss a race? Dude's 20th in points, and you're telling me he missed a race? Wow. That's all. Jeff Green, boy, though, 16th in points with no top 5s. Dude is ahead of a guy with 4 top 5s. Yeah, boy, Jeff Green, boy. That's the consistency. Newman's got a lot of, only a few top 5s and a ton of top 10s. Well, right now it's looking like if I just stay consistent, not getting wins, but the worst I could get is probably 10th in points, and the best could be 5th. But the 2003 champion, based on how they did in 2002, like these ratings are based on how these guys did in 2002, and Jesus, well, based on 2002 mixed with predictions of getting better in 2003. Tony Stewart is 6th in points, which is funny because he won the 02 championship. Kenseth wasn't even expected to do so good. Martin Jr., Gordon, and Kurt Busch. So we'll see what happens, but Talladega's next, so I'm not looking forward to it.